good afternoon, good evening, depending when you are. My name is Heitor Bravi. I am Pico XR Director for Sales and Partnerships, covering the team that is responsible for Southern Europe, North Africa, Turkey, and Latin America. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Pico XR, our enterprise solutions for you and your company if you're thinking about deploying virtual reality solution. Uh, of course, you can count on us. I will present you all the necessary aspects of it and what Pico can offer you as a value proposition. So this is strictly confidential. If you need the presentation right afterwards, you're able to reach out to the organizers and they will send it over. So it's important to start with contextualizing it. Pico XR were recently acquired by ByteDance to enhance all the XR platforms of the company. XR is the abbreviation for extended realities, which is the umbrella term for virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality. We will cover VR, virtual reality, right now in this presentation, which is the 100% immersiveness that you get out of using a VR headset. It's important to mention right now that a complete virtual reality solution or a complete immersive solution comprises 4 verticals: hardware, software, content, and support. From Pico, we work really close with software developers and content creators in order to guarantee compatibility and for all their creations and their developments with a vast array of algorithms and lots of elements that make the experience seamless. We also work with IP protection. We have a different array, quantity of patents. And as I mentioned before, Pico was acquired recently by ByteDance, so we continue to expand our where our headsets are around the globe. When we're talking about enterprise, we from Pico, we see the market with 4 main verticals. Here you can see 3 of them: education, training, and healthcare. We do have several important deployments in each of these areas. Feel free to contact me afterwards, then we can further explore and advance each one of these verticals. Last but not least, location-based entertainment. As we are stepping out of the pandemic, people again will regain the streets, and they will be able to go for arcades in order to get access to immersive entertainment, of course, using Pico headsets. We have several deployments around the globe, and once again, feel free to contact me whenever you want to learn more about it. So our products. Since 2016, our main goal is to present the market with standalone devices. Standalone devices are those devices that do not need the connection to a computer in order to operate, right? So from the Neo DK back in 2016 until the Neo 3 Link, which was released during Q1 this year, 2022, we have been keeping the same philosophy of standalone all-in-one devices, that portable devices that are committed to enhance and facilitate the deployment of our customers' solutions. For the enterprise setting, we work with 2 main headsets, the Neo 3 Pro and the Neo 3 Pro I. They're powerful headsets with the latest chipset when it comes to the frontier of innovation for immersive technology related chipsets. Both of them have uh, are onboarded with an XR2 processor, and they start with 6 GB of RAM for the Neo 3 Pro and up to 8 GB of RAM with the Neo 3 Pro I. The I stands for eye tracking, so it's a built-in functionality that it's available in the Pico Neo 3 Pro I. Uh, we have optical precisions with the controllers, so they enhance the immersive experience without flaws when it comes to tracking. This is really important to get the sense that you are immersed in that experience. As I mentioned it before, it's also optimized for developers. So we do support all the major engines for developing your immersive solution. We're talking Unity, Unreal, OpenXR, and we also run on an open source Android platform. So it's an open source headset that is compatible with most of the engines being used right now in the market. Uh, a part of being a standalone device, you can also use it in a hybrid mode, right? You can also have the DisplayPort cable connected directly to the graphic card of the PC in order to access to more processing power depending on the nature of your deployment. So it's really important for you to have a clear project, clear deployment strategy, and if needed, you can count on having the DisplayPort cable available for this deployment. So here are some specificities, technical specs. It's important to mention here that the battery is of 5,300 milliampere. So we are talking about 2.5 to 3 hours of continuous usage. So this is really important when it comes also to enhancing the user experience. This is also, apart from the 6 degrees of freedom, we have the 3 degrees of freedom. So the previous two devices that I showed you, which are the Neo 3 Pro and the Neo 3 Pro I, they are 6 degrees of freedom devices. So whenever you walk in the physical world, you also walk in the virtual world because of the trackers. With this guy here, the G2 4K, you have a more passive experience. So it's for experiences that require less interaction. Let's say a cinema, let's say a museum guide, a tour, something that doesn't require that much of interactivity. You can count on having the 3 degrees of freedom, which is the G2 4K. All of our headsets are 4K, so it's important also, and have at least 75 Hertz of refresh rate. So it's important to mention these specs. Why? Because they are important for not feeling dizzy when using a VR headset. Well, the enterprise services that we offer, so all of our headsets are designed with hygiene in mind, made with 100% non-absorbent materials, aseptic, easy to clean devices designed for multiple users. This is the end user part. The part for developers. We do have this support regarding SDK releases, documentation, all in our developer platform. Also a GitHub with over 50 repositories of almost 400 contributions, and also the FAQ, the frequently asked questions in our website, which can also help developers to find their answers, the answers to their questions in an easier way. You can work with Pico directly. We have this loan program where you can try before you buy the headset, which is really, really important in order not to make investments in advance. And during this period, we offer full support, full technical support for developers in order for them to be able to port their existing solution to our platform, or to create a new one from scratch. You can also work with us for we do have local inventories around the world, so with capabilities, with stock capabilities, so scale is definitely not a problem. We can come up with uh, huge deployments if needed be. Uh, we work with distributors around the globe that help us deploying these projects, specifically for Mexico and for Spanish-speaking countries. We use Invelon, a Spanish company based in Lleida, and they are experts in deploying high-quality solutions around the globe using our headsets, using Pico headsets. Some of our technology partners. So um, the headset per se, it doesn't do much, right? You need to get access to the right content to deliver value to your platform. So in our app store, you can get access to over 60 dedicated enterprise apps for education, training, health, communication, simulation, 3D design, among others. So we do have premium platforms and solutions available, so you can use with your team in order to collaborate, co-create, and use it as a powerful tool for remote connectivity, for remote collaboration. We also have partnered with NVIDIA for Cloud XR, so you can render directly from the cloud whichever experiences, whichever immersive experience that you may have, and that you need to showcase in a decentralized way, provided that you have enough infrastructure to do so. But it's a huge step towards also portability of even more immersive experience to your customers, to your internal and to your external customers. We have also partnered with Ultralib for hand tracking accuracy. They provide world-class hand tracking, which is critical for applications with complex interactions. And you just simply put a mount on the front of the headset, and then you can get millimetrically accuracy for using your hands in a virtual environment. I mentioned it before. This is Toby. This is our partner for the eye tracking module, built-in module that we have in the Neo 3 Pro Eye. And eye tracking is a really interesting technology because it provides not only heat maps inside the immersive experience, but also you can get access to several measurements such as stress, such as the degree of attention that you are getting out of the user. So it's really important, and it has like several use cases for it, for healthcare, for consultancy firms, for marketing, for collaboration. So it's a really interesting and powerful tool to gather really important and insightful information from the immersive experience directly to the developer, directly to the owner of the solution, in order to provide a better service to its customers. We do also have some collaboration tools already onboarded: Glue, Engage, Meeting VR, and Arthur. They are world-class collaboration tools where you can get access and to collaborate, to get access in this virtual environment, and you meet your co-workers in order to collaborate, to co-create, in order to discuss your projects in a virtual environment with several capabilities and features that using only a PC or a personal computer, it wouldn't be able to do so, given that you are looking at a 2D screen, right? When you are collaborating in a professional immersive environment, you get access to extra features. And this is important for decentralized deployments, But with a centralized management, we have partnered with all of these MDM providers. MDM stands for Mobile Device Manager. So you can use these platforms in order to remotely provide remotely provide updates for your solutions anywhere in the world where these headsets are connected, and also to gather information back from them. So if you are deploying a training, for instance, and you have a new module, you can upload it in the cloud, and these partners will make sure that these updates will get to the headsets wherever they are, and when the trainee performs its training, all the information gets back to the manager, so it's possible to have an overview and to generate reports based on these activities. This is one example of how powerful these MDMs are when it comes to enhancing also the user experience, but also the owner experience of having this decentralized knowledge transmission platform available. We also have some education partners: Future Class, A4, Mel Science, Métiers, and Reverdo. These, among others, that are able to generate specific content and to deploy this specific content in several, from K-12 to researchers in the academy. We also have training partners that also can help you create the necessary content for you to deploy in your trainings, in your experiences, in your onboarding experience, for instance, inside our company. Also some healthcare partners. These partners are all around the world, and they use our headsets in order to provide assistance, not only for patients, but also for healthcare professionals, doctors, nurses, all of the hospital personnel, let's say. So it all depends on how you are thinking about deploying this experience, and using these powerful tools in order to make it happen. This is some of the context. This is how we are right now organized. So Oliver is the head of the B2B segment for Pico outside of China, and I'm in charge of Southern Europe, Latin America. This is my contact, Heitor.Bravi@ByteDance.com. Feel free to reach out if you have any projects or any doubts. And this is it. So I invite you all to visit our website, picoxr.com. There you get access to way more information, and yes, feel free to reach out to me whenever needed, so we can discuss your project, we can discuss your deployment. Thank you very much.